All right. An African-born farmer, Joaquim Crema, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, says he looks up to Obama. He's trying to run for public office in Russia. A black person is very, very, very discriminated against in Russia. It's openly racist in Russia. So he is trying to overcome the racial boundaries, and this is probably the only way in which he looks up to Obama. I'm just saying. Because it can't be his politics, because if this guy, Joaquim Crema, a self-made businessman who runs his own farm, worked it all himself, and then got it prosperous enough to hire 20 people, he doesn't stand for what Barack Obama stands for. He stands for do it yourself, make yourself, and then with what you do for yourself, maybe you could help others. Whereas maybe Obama says, tax everybody and give money to the people who aren't smart enough to make the money themselves. Anyways, he is quoted as saying, I like Obama as a person. Stop. I know for a fact this guy has never met Obama in person. So that's a lie. And as a politician, because he proved to the world what everyone thought was impossible. Oh, so he likes him because he's black and he got the presidency. Okay. I think I can learn some things from him. About what? About how to get elected even though you're black by calling everybody racist that doesn't vote for you. Okay. Sitting on his... Oh, wow. He has a wife named Annette. He gets along with his fellow townspeople, but to play it safe, he is accompanied almost everywhere by his muscular brother-in-law. You know, when you can't afford a bodyguard, what you need to have is a buff brother. Joaquim Crema, who came to Russia in 1989, holds a degree from the, pedagogical university. And he feels that he has what it takes to solve the problems in his district, where some residents lack portable water and use outhouses. There's unpaved streets, and there's several people. Believe it or not, in Russia, there's many people that do not have homes. A government set up to have everything provided to you by the government where everyone is equal, everyone makes the same pay. Believe it or not, there are still people in a society where everything should be provided for the people that are homeless. I don't know how you get this wrong. So, what he is quoted as saying the current district head has been in power for 10 years, but he hasn't done anything for his people. There are young families that need housing, who need opportunities. This town and Russia are ready for a change. Hey, wait, I've heard this before. I really don't have any answers or any way that I'm going to say how I'm going to do anything, but I'm going to throw this change word in here. Check this out. Dennis Duma, who's 27, says, I haven't heard his platform, but he's a nice person. I would change my party affiliation for him. I haven't heard his platform, but he's a nice person. Is that like saying, I don't know what he stands for or what he plans to do, but I'm going to vote for him because he seems like a nice guy? That's stupid as fuck. Joaquin Crema himself has put up billboards that read, "I will toil like a Negro." A phrase that Russians use to men to mean that they will work hard. Can you even imagine if a radio host, a TV host, or if we were to put a billboard in America that said, "I will toil like a Negro," how fast that would be all over CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, ABC, YouTube, everything else? How quickly that would get stomped out, you racist. People supporting him say such things as, "He will be able to do a lot of good for the region. He is a very smart guy. He speaks 5 languages. That's really impressive. This is an experiment that Kremlin will be interested in supporting." Right now, there is a deep dissatisfaction. People are very unhappy with the way that the district has been run. It's been run the same way for 10 years. This guy wants to come in, and he wants to do things differently. He's self-motivated. He's educated. And he would work to motivate more acceptance towards black people. That's what I could say positive for this guy. He doesn't have any political background. And while running a farm with 20 people working for it, it's not exactly, I mean, it's like running your own business, but it's, he's in a socialist country, and he's basically a capitalist. The farm is all created on his land. Everything is grown by him. He creates his own work, and he hires other people. He's not depending on someone to provide something for him. And so in that way, he's an entrepreneur, which is frowned upon in Russia, as well as black people are frowned upon in Russia. I think it could be a great thing. It's not like he's going to be president. He's going to look over this one district. And I think he genuinely wants what is best for the district. The fear is that he won't have the connections, the power to do this. And running against someone when you have no political experience and not a lot of connections, running against someone who's been doing it for 10 years is going to be very difficult. But good luck, Joaquin Crema. And just the fact that you're running for this may motivate people to slow down or stop the racism in Russia.